It's the end of the air show, last day. Everybody's headed home. Thought I'd try and get some videos. And of course, I can't see my screen, so I'm just guessing that I have the planes in sight. Any that go by, but most of them are flying so high that they're in the clouds. You can't see or hear them. Well, you can hear them, just can't see what they're up to. But just before I came out here, I heard a half a dozen planes flying overhead, so I figured I'd try and get some video of it. See if I'd get lucky enough to catch some planes headed home at the end of the air show, all the ones that are leaving the show early because they'll still do events, I'm sure, into this afternoon up at the air show. Lemmy made it up here. Now he's gonna go off to his tree line and leave me. So I walked up here first, and then the wife and the cat came up a little while later. But I've been sitting up here for about a half hour, hoping that I could get some good shots, but all the planes are either in the clouds or too high, too far away. You can hear them, just can't see them. I hear another one, but that one's way over that direction, way past the cat. Sounds like it's about a town over, but you can hear their engines everywhere. I'm not awake. I barely got up about an hour ago. So I hear a hawk squawking away just over the hill here. Can't see them, but there's the pair of cranes are just down the hill. I hear the hawk squawking. He's on the other direction somewhere. The cat's just gonna leave me. Butterflies are circling him. I'm not in the mood to talk about too much MS stuff. I suppose we could do something simple like talk about ease of life and caretaking. People trying to help you with certain things, and people just need to understand if we don't ask for it. He's under the trailer now. He's happy. His little tail's sticking out yet. But he's got his happy place, his nice big shaded area. But yeah, people need to let us ask for help if we need it. Don't give us ideas and tell us what will fix us and stuff like that. And these are the things we should do to make our life better. Trust us, most of us have researched and we know. And we're trying to get things to adapt and work things into our life to make it easier. Make it less troublesome. Sweat pouring down me. It's a hot one this morning already. I think it's gonna hit 90 today. At least there's a little breeze. I know with the breeze it might mess with the microphone a little bit. I can't tell where the wind is hitting my phone to cause the microphone issues. I know there's been a couple zoomed in videos now, 2 or 3 zoomed in videos where you're looking at my nose and my mouth and my ears. Checking out all my pores and stuff. I watched another one last night that I'm yelling at myself. I'm like, you zoomed in on the cranes, why the hell didn't you zoom back out? So I gotta work on that. I am new to this cell phone era. I just got my first cell phone few months back, so I'm still learning. I'll get better over time, hopefully. I think eventually I'm gonna get a GoPro or something. Looking for some type of device I can restructure and make some type of clip-on thing with the walker, so I can walk and talk and still be able to let it sit on the walker and use it for doing the videos and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens. I found a couple things at rummage sales this weekend that I should have picked up and I didn't. I'm kicking myself that I didn't. But oh well, I'm sure I'll see stuff like that again at another rummage. Very cloudy day today. Be a nice day to see some big planes flying through. But I don't think we're gonna get lucky enough. Sadly, I didn't take my phone with me yesterday when we went up to Fond du Lac, went past the airport up there, and there was tons of plane activity going on. I hear another plane way out in that direction. So I'm not sure how they do it with the releasing. I'm sure they allow only a few planes at a time to take off to head home. But yeah, and be considerate to people that are disabled and stuff. It's nice of you to ask if you can do certain things and stuff, but don't make us feel like children, make us feel like idiots, make us feel helpless, hopeless. It's like, there's some other good podcasts. If you want to get into, if you're into podcasts, listening to them and stuff, and you want some more good multiple sclerosis ones, one of my favorites is John Hoppin's What's the Matter with Me. It's called What's the Matter with Me podcast. He also sells Hoppin' hot sauce, which is an awesome hot sauce that's not overly hot. It's an enjoyable sauce. You can put a large amount of sauce on your food and enjoy it. Great for chili and stuff. It uses a Meyer lemon, which I am getting addicted to this whole Meyer lemon phase that's going on right now. They're not as tart as a normal lemon. They're a little bit smoother, and he makes an awesome hot sauce. It's back for sale on the Amazon, as he says, on the Zon. If you want to try it out, go on Amazon, look up Hoppin' hot sauce. It's made by a person with multiple sclerosis out of California. Uses Meyer lemon. It's awesome. I got to get some more. My double X bottle is getting low, and now I guess they have industrial sized bottles, which I wanted to pick up a set for a friend's restaurant who's addicted to hot sauce, and I'm gonna let them test it out and see if they want to bring it in as a product at their establishment, which would be cool to help back them. But yeah, John has about a half-hour podcast now. It used to be like 10-15 minutes. Now they're up to half hours, which I'm happy. He made them a little longer, and he used to work, well, he still does work for a radio station, I believe, and he's been talking about some music, hooked me up with a couple bands that I was really into, enjoying lately, so I'm gonna be checking out some more suggestions from him, and then trying to get him to give us some more recipe ideas for what he likes to make with his Hoppin' hot sauce. And we got Kathy Chester has the Move It or Lose It podcast. Focuses on people doing healthy things with chronic conditions and keeping going, keeping your life happy and healthy as best as we can. Got the FUMS, giving MS the middle finger, with Kathy Regan Young. she has that and patients getting paid, and she's also an advocate for a bunch of other companies, MS related companies and stuff, and she's got a variety of wonderful programs to listen to, and there's lots of other ones I'll talk about down the road and stuff. Those are some ones you should check out. Forgot what I was going on about to start with. But yeah, as far as giving us suggestions of how to live our life, what to do with our life, how to make our life better, or if you see us out using a walker or a wheelchair or something, that's like, are you out? John brought up the thing that someone came up to him and said something like, are you alone? And it's like, he's out doing some shopping or whatever. It's like, did they let you out? Did they forget to pick you up? I mean, it's like people make you feel so belittled by some of the things they say. It's like, we can take care of ourselves to an extent. I mean, caretakers are needed at points, and my wife's supposed to be my caretaker. She's a wonderful person. I'll stand by her through anything, but caretaking wise, she has a long ways to go. I'm hoping I can train her a little better before I'm completely immobile. But yeah, it's rough getting people to understand all the aspects and what you actually do need help with and stuff. There was a little baby bee that just flew in front of the camera lens. I don't know if it caught it or not. We got some wind effects going and cloud effects going with the little rivery blowing fields, the flowing fields. No, it's not going to do it. It was doing it pretty good for a minute there. But yeah, you gotta, if you need a caretaker, make sure you get a good group or person or people around you that understand all the aspects of what you go through and what you may or may not need help with, and the things you just want to be left alone with, don't want to worry about, stress out, and have to constantly get asked if you need help with certain things. It's nice to be able to just go outside and do some stuff without having people watching over you, treating you like a child constantly, trying to help you with everything, every movement you do. It can be frustrating when you're trying to explain to them that you got it. Chill out. I didn't fall down and collapse. I'm sitting on the grass and relaxing. Before I had the walker, I constantly got asked if there was something wrong, if I was sitting down in the yard or sitting down on the grass. It's like, no, I'm taking a break. My body hurts. I'm just sitting down and relaxing for a second before I do some more yard work or whatever I'm doing. House-wise, surrounding-wise, there's so many different types of things you can do, from ramps to get your house set up so it's easier to eliminate stair areas. Make sure you got double handrails on all the stair areas. Make sure you don't have carpets laying around that you're going to trip on or get hooked up on, or your walker or wheelchair are going to catch on. Make sure all your doorways are wheelchair width. All your lighting and everything is at an area that you can work with. Come here, little bee. Actually, it might be a little wasp. But they're fun when they're they're that size, they'll usually land on your hand and just sit there with their butt like it's stinging you, going up and down. Their butt is still developing its stinger. Yeah, set your light fixtures, set your kitchen up, your counters so they're low enough. Have all your things accessible in cabinets and counters that you can reach from a sitting position if you have to, if you use a roller chair or a wheelchair or whatever. Or that you can access with, there's a bunch of planes I keep hearing to the west of me, but they're at least a town over, damn it. That's a bummer. Figured we'd have more coming overhead. Sorry about that. I was hoping for us to have some luck this week. I might still take a drive up towards the other airport. They have a couple events going on in the next 2 weeks. See if I catch something. Do a video or two up there. But yeah, make your surroundings as easily accessible and non-cluttered. Get the crap out of the way. Just have the areas that you need and have the big areas you can move around in. And everything at a level that you can reach it at. Shower bars are awesome. I got 2 on the lower parts of my shower that I can set my foot in to lift my leg up to a certain height, since I don't have a lip that I can set my leg on. I have shower bars to go in and out of the shower door because there's a stupid step down. Try and not have things like that. I love the new wet bathrooms where you don't even have a shower door. It's like the whole bathroom's a wet bathroom. You can get the whole place wet. The toilet, sink area, everything. And it's got the drain set up. That's the way I'd go if I could design a new bathroom in this house. We got one close to us, I hear, but not quite close enough. It's out in those clouds somewhere, flying around, ignoring me. So you'd think they'd want to fly over the Kettle Moraine one last time before they left the area. But yeah, I have no idea where that one is, but it's way closer than the other ones. That's a bummer. But yeah, between your healthcare professionals and the people that surround you, it's best to make it all people that you can deal with. They understand you to an extent. They'll never fully understand you unless they deal with it themselves. So I've learned even people that are very well set with trying to help you and understand you still can't understand what we go through, no matter how much we try to explain it to them. It's like, it almost sounds like there's a couple planes right in this group of clouds too right now, but none of them want to pop out. Damn it. If I was flying a plane, I'd be cruising through those big billowy clouds myself. I don't know if you hear them or not, but I hear a bunch of planes around somewhere. Just don't know where. The critters aren't coming back. The cranes must have took a nap. I haven't heard them squawking for a while. The cat's in his tree line, taking his nap for the next hour or so. The hawk disappeared, so he must have got something because he was squawking away over there. So yeah, we actually got one. See if I can get it on the Zoom. I have no idea because my screen is black, but there is a plane headed home there. At least we got a couple maybe on camera. I don't know. See if I remember to zoom back out when I go back to my face, or if I'm gonna stick the camera up my nose again. Maybe someone will be a doctor and see something wrong with my skin and they can tell me something. Yeah. When I was driving around the other day rummaging, I had seen two awesome, huge engine military planes, all green, painted in the military green. And they are just awesome, flying side by side, tail to nose. It was the perfect shot. I didn't zoom back out, did I? I did it again, did I? I know I did. I had to. Can't tell what the screen shows. So I should be sitting in a dark area. It'd be easier to see what my screen had on it, so I knew if I was zoomed in or not. Can't believe I did that again. I had it in my head to remember to pull back. Yeah, I was hoping we'd at least get like the Blue Angels or some of the military planes to fly overhead. Usually on the last, either yesterday or today would have been probably the military bombing runs that they'll bring in the big belly planes, the bombers, the jets. They'll do a cool little display with all the explosions and everything. That's the one you want to go see. That and the aerial stunt show. That's always fun. But I was talking to someone yesterday. I think our character out here that has one of those ultralights that people used to fly around back in the day and people were getting killed. They're falling apart on them. A little plane you could buy, build in your garage and fly it around yourself. You didn't need I don't think you needed a license or anything to fly those back in the day. But I haven't seen them flying in a couple of years now, I don't think. There's a good wind. See if we're gonna get cool flowage in the field. Nope, it's blowing the wrong direction. It has to come from the west and blow it to the east in order for it to get the good flow. Now it's blowing up from the south. But yeah, make sure your caretaker crew and your medical staff and your friends and family are all good people. No negativity. Get rid of that negative shit. Keep that out of your life. Don't need it. It's gonna stress us out, bring us down, cause anxiety, and then cause more issues with our MS or whatever chronic condition we're dealing with. But look into, if you do any remodeling in your house, there are carpenters out there that are certified for handicap accessibility and all that stuff. So be smart. Don't go with the cheapos. Sit there and pay the few extra dollars so when you're walking up something and supporting yourself on something, it doesn't all of a sudden fall apart or rip out of the wall because someone didn't lock it into a stud right or anything like that. Same with the healthcare professionals. Don't want a doctor that's gonna tell you to listen to them and they're not gonna listen to you. It's like we're not animals going to a veterinarian and we're sitting there barking about what's wrong with us and you're not understanding us because you don't speak bark language. It's like, if you got a doctor telling you, no, that's not what you got. No, that's not your thing. No, you're not dealing with that. No, you got to quit self-diagnosing. This is what you got. This is what you should do. It's like, I want a doctor that listens to me and is working for me, not against me. But same with your friends. Don't need the negativity around you. Don't need the people that are pushing you to do certain things. People that think that they can cure us and make us better by getting us to change our surroundings and do what they think is best for us. But yeah, just keep everything tight, keep everything good. Give us a thumbs up, rate, review, tell a friend, subscribe. Send questions and comments to kevintheduckpool@gmail.com. You can also just send comments right through the YouTube videos and I'll talk about them. If you don't want me to talk about the comment, you better say to not talk about it. Other than that, I hear a couple more planes, but they're really far away. So I think I'm just going to end it here. Go into the house, cool off for a bit. Maybe come back out again later this afternoon and see if I can catch some more planes headed home after the main show is over. See what happens. Maybe we'll have some better stuff then, but sadly we've seen a few planes that are just too far away. Nothing that was exciting. So be good to yourself, be good to everybody else. Kick the shit out of a monster. Get along with everybody. Just quit being dicks. Quit being asshats. Let's all get along. Let's all have fun. Let's make it a better place. Let's turn this world into something we can all enjoy before we die. We're not going to be here long. Life is quick. Life is short. We gotta at least be able to enjoy it for a little while. So be good. We'll be back. Take care. Have a great day.